Hey guys, Jen here in the Northview model shop, and we have channeled our inner Bob Ross on this one. And I don't mean we didn't beat the devil out of this build or the dash here. We kind of got in our colors, got our palette out, and threw some colors in, and just had a blast. Made a few happy little accidents, but at the end of the day, I think it turned out really well for what we've done in the past. So this obviously is a dash for the Honda CRX build. So in the reference material, and guys, the reference is key here. The reference material had the upper portion of the dash a lighter gray than the lower portion. So we just went with the dark primer, the dark gray primer, the Duplicolor color, and left it on the bottom sections. And we went over all the top sections with model color medium C gray, and it seemed to turn out really, really well. It matched the reference really well, and it just kind of fit the build. It went on a strange looking color at first, and then as it dried out just perfect. Like it was a happy accident there. Like it really did turn out nicely. So then with our palette out, our wet palette, taking some model color and using this red color and using the sky blue from model color, thinned them out with a drop of the airbrush thinner from Vallejo, and it just became super thin. Dabbed it in, get a little bit on a brush and just dabbed it into where the clock would be, the hot and cold climate control. And then to spice up a little bit, we went with the German camo bright green, thinning it out as well, and throwing it in for the clock and the tape deck. Yes, kids, back in the day, you didn't have a CD player. We had tape decks in the old cars. And it just kind of brought the dash to life. Really like that. Then I went ahead and grabbed some panel liner from Tamiya and threw it in to catch some accents here for the glove box, this little crease in the dash. And then I didn't want to go the dark black or the dark black. The flat black for the boot here. I kind of threw a little bit of this panel liner in there, and it really kind of gave it a bit of a different color. Not quite leathery, black leather or pleather, but did a little nice job there. Using the black from Vallejo, just the normal black model color, we picked out the vents. They're not the greatest. There's definitely a very amateur Bob Rossi there. Bob had to check out for a bit of a fro adjustment and left me high and dry when I did the vents, but he came back and said, "No worries, brother, no worries, they look good, go with it, go with it, happy accident." Anyway, had a blast. Threw in the decal for the display, or for the dash display there, the speedometer and tachometer and all the idiot lights, and the really nice decal. And then the only part I'm really not a big fan of, this steering wheel. Pretty plain, pretty boring. But so we went black on the outer rim, the gray on the inner rim, and that probably should have been the darker gray, and we kind of fumbled that. And then the Honda emblem, I should have painted the center black and then dropped that Honda decal on. Would have made the H pop a little more, would have been nicer. But it is what it is there, so we're just going to roll with it. But yeah, guys, beautiful, fun little dash to paint up. Channeled the inner Bob Ross, and pretty happy with what we got. So there you go, guys, the dash for the Honda CRX. Guys, check us out on Instagram, check us out over on the Facebook, and we'll see you next time around. Adios.